Any minute now, right? All right, let's go ahead and get going while I share with you. Jack, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, please join me in welcoming an extraordinary leader of disability strategies and champion for entrepreneurs, Dr. Patricia Rogers, the CEO of Sarah's, assisting entrepreneurs in elevating their visibility, credibility, authority, and public speaking opportunities, podcast interviews, networking, free time, focus, autonomous, or public speaking. They can't hear, they just want you, baby, come on!
Y'all. You never know what works until you try it. Good job, Nancy. What's the name? Bird? Whatever. Okay. All right. And how do you read this clock with all these numbers? This thing said 4:38 already. I'm already in the 4 minutes. You didn't tell me that. I would have played the music.
You have 10 minutes. It's a regular clock. 4:48. It's 4:50. Go to 4:50.
Just start walking on the stage like Trish does. When Trish start walking up to you on the stage, you already know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you today about the number one mistake that entrepreneurs make. Anybody want to know what that is? Raise your hand if you want to know what the answer is. Okay. The number one mistake that entrepreneurs make, ladies and gentlemen, is being invisible. And entrepreneurs are losing doors of opportunity. Why? Because you stay in hiding. You don't want to engage with other people. I do it by myself. We heard that this week. You stay silent. You refuse to tell people how brilliant you are. Quick story. I think I got time. I was sitting in I think it was a breakout room. I was in a breakout room one day, and we did our little spiel, 30-second spiel, and told how we served each other. And one of the ladies in the breakout room with me, she says to me, she says, Dr. Rogers, she says, I see a lot of your posts, and they look to me to be very self-serving. Mind you, she's never come to an event. We don't talk. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know what I said, right? I smiled. You know why? Because she made me know that she was watching me. That's a plus, ladies and gentlemen. Because people are watching you, and you will never know it. And you're sitting up thinking, I'm not going to post because ain't nobody seeing my stuff. They seeing it. It's about what you search, what you're posting as to whether they decide to talk about. But who cares? It's my platform, my house, and it's my house to do whatever I want to do with it. And anybody I'm connected to, I'm going to tag you if I feel like it. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do? Block. Another reason that entrepreneurs miss opportunity is because we are inconsistent with your visibility. We heard all this stuff this week already, so I'm in alignment. How many of y'all know we live in a virtual world? Wave your hand. And in 2020, what happened? What happened in 2020?
Lockdown.
Shut down. Pandemic. And the pandemic set many of us entrepreneurs in a direction, come on now, that many of us are still unwilling to go. Who knows where that is?
Outside.
Where is it? Outside. Okay, very good. Y'all got it? Let me help you. Social media. You got it? You got it. Social media, ladies and gentlemen. And you might ask yourself, why in the world is visibility so important? Well, ladies and gentlemen, visibility is not a luxury. Visibility is necessity. It's a necessity. You gotta do it or else you stay stuck. It's okay, it's your choice. And of course, attention in today's world equals currency. That's where the money is. I gotta be visible. You have to be visible. We have to make those connections. People cannot connect with what they cannot see. So therefore, attention is currency. And why many entrepreneurs fall short of getting those connections and getting those leads and making those relationships is because they're hiding their gifts. You're hiding your gifts and you're downplaying your expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, you're also sitting saying, well, I'll just wait until, I hear that so much as an event host and speakers getting on the platforms and people that I've coached. I'm gonna wait, and people that send me information to buy their book that they never came to my event, but now they're ready up and running, they want me to buy their book. I'll wait till I get it all together. Ladies and gentlemen, newsflash. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna never happen. You gotta do it, you gotta do what you're gonna do, and you gotta take action. When? Now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a human magnet. And that means that I cannot attract the right people if I am not visible. It's not gonna happen. And what happens is, many people stop before the miracle happens. So let's just run this by you about the power of strategic partners. Strategic partners help increase visibility. I know many of y'all know about that. Strategic partners build your credibility. They expand your networks, attract qualified leads, assess new audiences, and of course, strategic partners create long-term growth opportunities. Systems, I don't have to say a whole lot about systems, ladies and gentlemen. Wave your hand, everybody put your hand in the air. If I call out a system and you use it, put your hand down. Text messaging, email marketing systems, appointment scheduling, video conferences, event registration, accounting and bookkeeping, social media management, payment processing, website management, networking systems. Ladies and gentlemen, Unity in Service uses a system called the Public Speaking Visibility System. Don't that sound good? Yeah. Although public speaking is not a system, but what makes public speaking a system is when you use a process over and over and over. And I've been doing this for over a decade. So we have developed what we call our Public Speaking Visibility System. Now, my question to you all is, let's talk about how do I enhance my presence, save time, and all that good stuff. How many of y'all ride an airplane? How many of y'all go on travel in Uber? Dinner? Cruising? Bath? Yes. Bath? Yes. And I said it, and John. Come on. Y'all know y'all take that phone in the bathroom with y'all, especially when y'all in a relationship. Shut up! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tap into this. I'm almost done. It's scheduling your posts. And me and Claudia was talking about that. I said I'm going to give you the answer when I get on that stage. Scheduling, ladies and gentlemen. I have a post going out 3 times a day, probably 6 or 7 because I'm posting on my own because I always let the world in on what I'm doing. I take them with me on my trip. So consistency creates visibility. Scheduling your social media posts keeps your business in front of your audience even when you are attending this conference. And scheduling your post allows you to work smarter, not harder. Stressful entrepreneurs use systems. We've been hearing it all week. Systems. And post scheduling is one of the simplest ways to automate your marketing and stay visible year-round. So TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, yes, I have people working for me pushing my stuff, but I push my own stuff because there are some things that I'm going to push right now where I am. And that's what I do. When I'm at these conferences, I let the world into my life. And some of them tell me, oh, I felt like I was on that trip with you. That's what I want to hear. I ain't mad at them. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that ends my concludes my presentation. And I'm going to offer you all to be a guest. So, to some of you who have not attended our virtual events that we've been hosting since the pandemic, we would love for you to attend our event as our guest. Our next event is June the 26th. We host monthly events. And this event, we're going to be talking about Eventbrite. We're going to a workshop, and we're going to be talking about Eventbrite. We're going to be talking about how to set up those Zoom rooms. We're going to be talking about some AI, and yeah, yours truly will be one of the facilitators. It's only going to be a 2.5 hour event. My events are normally 4.5. Sometimes that's too long for some people, but I'm not going to complain when I go to 3-day events.
There you go.
So you all get your ticket, come on out, and when you get to that event, if our platform is a good fit for you, we would love to offer you opportunities to invest in speaking opportunities. We fill the seats, you speak, we fill those seats, and you'll walk away with over 50 emails, and that includes all of our attendees. So we want to give you what you need to succeed. My name is Dr. Roberts. I am the CEO of Unity and Service. Where are people?
People.
That's why I stirred up sticking to it.
Say, okay, Nancy, I'll stay on the stage. She went good last time. You did really good with the clock.
Because I want her to invite me back next year.
She's so smart. She's so smart. We've had quite the journey together.
Yes, we have.
It's been a ride.
It's been a great ride.
It's been a great ride.
It's been a great ride.
So we met, do you remember what year it was when you came to that first event?
2015.
So that's
Allison invited me.
Allison Ronas invited you. Tell the story, it's a good one.
Alice Ronis invited me. She saw me at another event, and I was still in corporate. I retired in 2016, so I was trying to find my way.
Did you tell them what you retired from?
No.
I mentioned it in the bio.
They probably didn't hear you trying to reason was going.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did 29 years in law enforcement. And I knew I
29 years in law enforcement,
Yeah.
Miami-Dade Correctional Facilities.
And 12
Great.
years in the U.S. Army Reserves. So I knew I needed to find something because of the politics. How many of y'all know about politics? I was one of the victims. And I knew I wasn't going back to work. So when Allison told me about WPN, I went that next week because I was looking for something. I was hungry. I was afraid. I didn't know what I was going to do with all the time that I had left in my life after walking out of the job, retiring. So when I went, I saw Nancy standing at the back of the room, and Trish Scott was in the front doing this event. I think it was like a level up in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And Trish called, okay, so I'm sitting there, I had the selfie stick going all around, just doing my little thing. And I saw Nancy back there. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't even know about all that stuff, like you should take pictures with the celebrity, with the big wigs, or with the decision makers, and I didn't know it was just common sense. And she was standing back there like she owned the place. And she was standing back there with this stern look on her face, but she was about business. And I already knew, that's what I need right there. I need somebody that can help control me. You know? And give me what I really need. Let's get to the meat of the matter. And I said, she looked like business. Let me go back here. And when I did, I was very nervous, but I went back down and said, hi, how you doing? And I told her I was Pat Rogers. I said, and she's Nancy. I think Trish probably had already said that was her sister back there. I said, Kim, no, I can take a picture with you. I got myself, we took one. I said, Kim, we took it. I said to myself, she like this crap. Come on, y'all. Oh my God. And that day I joined Gold members.
You became a lifetime member.
I did that same day. I did Gold, then I turned around and called y'all that evening. After y'all made that other announcement, I had already paid Gold. I'm like, I want to go lifetime, and I've been there ever since. I don't take days off. I'm just saying I miss a few here and there, but I've never been on vacation. I've never taken a leave of absence because I've watched them and they've never canceled an event.
Wow.
And I want to be like those who are leading me. I mimic them because she already had what I wanted. That's my story.
And I'm sticking. I am so privileged to be of service in this way and to be part of the difference each and every one of you are making. Like, that's my joy. That's what I get to do. And I've got the best job. It's so much better than that title. It was good. Right? But it was good. And one of the reasons that I love this work is, number one, it's varied, so I get to meet different people doing different things with different projects, and I'm like, okay, tell me your vision, and then I activate. It's kind of like, what was that movie with Tom Cruise where he had a screen in front of him? Authority Report, that's how I see it, or the Queen's Gambit, how she sees the chess pieces, that's what happens for me with your visions. And it's the thing that lights me up is when you're not sure how to get to that next level. We sit, we talk, where are you want to go? And when you say yes to yourself, that's the moment that lights me up. That's the moment that maybe you'll be feeling scared, but know that I've got you. My team has you. You are taken care of 1,000% in every way. And some of you, so I'm about to invite you, you're all waiting for the big reveal, you want to know what's in the envelope, right? What's in the envelope is good, what's inside of you is better. I want to bring it out and share it with the world in a bigger, brighter way. That's what we're here to do. Some of you are going to sit in some indecision, and when you see the invitation, you'll be like, I'll wait till next time. You've said that before. There's a cost to waiting. There's a cost to being in the mode of just coasting and sitting back, I'm all right. There's a cost to you, there's a cost to the people that you're not serving, and there's a monetary cost as well. Let's look at some numbers. Is Judy back? She must have gone for a rest. She loves numbers, so I'm going to share. So, coast mode has a cost. This is the cost of standing still. $1,000 today at a 3% average rate of inflation. Over 20 years, it'll only be